Think Randall Roofing. Find us on Facebook or visit randallroofs.com. Thinking new roof? Think Randall Roofing.
Vermeer Corporation is pleased to support local activities as well as industrial and agricultural equipment customers around the world. The Vermeer team designs, manufactures, and supports equipment that helps communities stay connected to the necessities of life, manage natural resources, and support a vibrant food supply. When you're in the area, be sure to visit the Vermeer Museum and explore the history of the company. Vermeer is committed to making a real impact through all of their business practices. Vermeer Corporation, equipped to do more.
Two Rivers Cooperative's financial services and grain marketing advisor, Justin Hibner, encourages farmers to contact him to visit about crop insurance.
We've sat down with producers in years past, and we know what the true cost of putting in an acre of corn or beans is going to be, and choosing a crop insurance level with revenue guarantees that are going to cover or exceed their costs.
The home and field advantage, Two Rivers Co-op.
Do you have friends or family coming to Pella? You should give them the full Pella experience and book them the Visit Pella package at the Amsterdam Hotel. They'll get an overnight stay in our beautifully remodeled hotel, plus 2 tickets to the historical village and the Vermeer Windmill. And they'll get $50 in Pella bucks to spend around town, all for just $280 for a one-night stay. That's a lot of money to me, but I'm only 8. It's a really great deal. So make your guests a reservation and book the Visit Pella package at the Amsterdam Hotel on the Molengraat in Pella.
In 2020, area residents saved $220,350 with the Prez Listing Advantage compared to a 6% commission.
Over 46 home sellers saved an average of $4,790.
But just because we discount our commission doesn't mean you're getting discounted services. We utilize the best marketing tools and the most modern sales processes.
Learn more about the Prez Listing Advantage and let us sell your home by calling 628-1-BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
Winter is here, and with it comes snow and wet weather conditions. Upgrade your winter driving experience with a new set of Firestone Weather Grip tires and step up your savings with a trip to Raceway Tire and Exhaust. The auto experts at Raceway Tire and Exhaust have everything you need to keep your car in top driving shape for the weather to come. From Firestone Weather Grip tires to batteries, wiper blades, and more. Take on any forecast this winter with new Firestone Weather Grip tires. Stop into Raceway Tire and Exhaust today.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust. We got what you need to get you on the go.
Check out some of the hottest deals of the week available right now at the Hy-Vee stores in Pella and Knoxville. Campbell's Chunky, Homestyle, or Well Yes soups are just $1.49 each. Sweet Celebration red grapes are $1.77 a pound. Select varieties of Breyer's ice cream and Good Humor novelties are only $2.88 each. And a dozen rose bouquet is just $19.99 while supplies last. Take advantage of these and other hot deals now through Tuesday, February 16th at the Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vees.
And welcome back to our 92.1 KRLS Radio pregame show. Andrew Center and Wynn Vinscher coming to you from Eagle Lane. We want to welcome in our audience joining us on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. A big thank you to those that made that possible with Frank and his team. Girls Union rules obviously a little bit different here for the postseason, and did want to thank everyone who made that stream possible. And the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union thanks you for your support of your local team and student athletes. Statistics show that participation in athletics leads to better performance in the classroom and enhanced leadership skills. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of young women in Iowa. That's from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Association. This is their sanctioned event, the union, I should say, as we are in the Class 2A Region 3 playoffs. Let's run down your starting lineups presented by Miniga Pest Control. We'll start with the home team from Eagle Lane. At guard, a senior at 5'4", number 3, Anna Bonnet. At guard, a senior at 5'6", number 10, Avery Baugh. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 13, Jocelyn Terpstra. At forward, a 5'7" sophomore, number 21, Carly Anderson. And Miss 1,000, Allison Van Gorp, 1,000 career points against Pella on Thursday. At 6'2", the senior, wearing number 43. For Pekin, at senior, a guard at 5'5", number 2, Sophie Whitrock. At forward, a 5'9", junior, number 4, Sarah Eubanks. At senior, a 5'8", forward, number 20, Kaylee Pfeiffer. At forward, at 5'6", a senior, number 23, Erica Coleman. And at center, averaging 15 points per game at 5'9", number 42, junior, Kerrigan Pope. Your starting lineups are presented by Miniga Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. Call 628-3198. for Miniga Pest Control. And the Pella boys have started early. And a Strauver Cellular Instant Radio update. It is Pella leading Mount Pleasant with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, 7-3. We'll have updates of that score throughout our broadcast here of Pella Christian versus Pekin. Your colors of the game are presented by Lampert Lumber. Pekin is in the all-black uniforms, and they'll have the white numbers and white stripes along the side. And Pella Christian's in their standard fare. For the last time this season, they will be wearing their home white uniforms with the maroon and the gold trim.
You don't know that.
Well,
Durant might pull off an upset. We could play home again on Friday. Wouldn't that
very
be nice?
Unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Very, very unlikely. And we need a lot of upsets to keep going on, of course, if PC were to wear home at State, if they were to get to that point as well. They would be likely one of the lowest seeds going into that tournament. Your colors of the game presented by Lampert Lumber. Whether it's a new deck, new roof siding, a kitchen remodel, or painting around the house, Lampert Lumber has the colors to make it happen. And when we are just moments away from our starting lineups being announced on the floor, and then our opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply, your final thoughts about the Eagles girls as we begin the postseason here tonight?
Well, I just hope that they bring the intensity that they had against the Lady Dutch a few days ago and are able to play that style of basketball, because I think if they do that, they have no trouble with this Pekin team. If they come out like they did against Oski, almost not caring whether they win the game or not, it could be a long night for them.
And this will wrap up your 92.1 KBLS radio pregame show. 92.1 KBLS is the home and away voice of the Eagles. And thank you to our audience again joining us on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel with our audio and the video provided. Thank you to Frank and to Jim over at Pella and Ben and that team who have made our Tulip City home broadcast possible. And we will have video for all of them, as far as we know, between now and next week. When we come back, your opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. I'm Andrew Center alongside Wynn Veenstra. This is the girls basketball playoffs. Pella Christian versus Pekin, live on the One to Count On.
For 85 years, Marion County Bank has been locally owned, and we continue that tradition today. We've worked hard to become the premier bank in Marion County by serving the needs of individual customers and local businesses alike. We offer the latest in online and mobile banking services while striving to give you the personalized service you've come to expect from your community bank. Stop in or visit us online for all your financial needs. Offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher, Dallas. Marion County Bank, member FDIC.
That's the sound of a new can of Benjamin Moore paint. That's the sound of a perfect front porch restoration with a few coats of the right stuff. That's the sound of your clients being so pleased with their contractor they send you a bottle of wine. That was the wine. Any job you have, covered. That's what you get with Benjamin Moore.
Stop in and see us at Lampert Lumber. Your project is our business.
We know you have choices when it comes to wireless plans for your home or business. At Strauver Cellular, we strive to be that local expert to provide all the service and expertise you need to make U.S. Cellular your
Christian High School for tonight's Class 2A regional quarterfinal basketball matchup between the Pekin Panthers and the Pella Christian Eagles. The Girls High School Athletic Association encourages positive behavior, pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for attending and enjoy the game tonight. Now, I invite you all to stand as we honor America through the playing of our national anthem. number 23, Erica Coleman. And at center, a 5'9" junior, number 42, Kerrigan Pope. The Panthers are coached by Davis Idle and assisted by Alyssa Boatman. And now the starting lineup for the Pella Christian Eagles. At a guard, a 5'4", senior, number 3, Anna Bonnet. At a guard, a 5'6", senior, number 10, Avery Ball. At a guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 13, Jocelyn Terpstra. At a forward, a 5'7" sophomore, number 21, Carly Anderson. And at center, a 6'2" senior, number 43, Allison Van Gorp. The Eagles are coached by Brad Akers, assisted by Kevin Van Manen and Jan Jungling. Our officials for tonight's district or regional quarterfinal are Brent Barons, Chad Schellmeyer, and Dante.
For boys action in Mount Pleasant. So the starting five again, we already told you about them, presented by Miniga Pest Control. It's Whitrock, Eubanks, Pfeiffer, Coleman, and Pope for Pekin, and it is Bonnet, Baugh, Terpstra, Anderson, and Van Gorp for PC. The Eagles are in their home white uniforms. We already told you about our colors of the game, presented by Lampert Lumber. Pekin is in black and white. We are in the center circle as Kerrigan Pope faces off with Allison Van Gorp. The girls' union officials are in place, and we welcome you to the playoffs. The ball is in the air, and Pekin will start in a scoreless game. Panthers and Eagles. Top of the circle at Sophie Whitrock. She'll bounce pass to her right, Eubanks. In her face, the tough on-ball defender, Anna Bonnet. Out to Pope, center at the top of the circle. Left side, Whitrock. Terpstra guarding her closely. Top of the key, three is on the way, and it's in. Erica Coleman knocks down the three-point shot, and it's the early lead for Pekin. Here's Avery Baugh. Baugh stuck at the volleyball line to try to get it over to Bonnet. And then a jump ball, and the Eagles will get the arrow, but Pekin forcing some issues for the backcourt there.
Yeah, they very aggressively went after the guards, and that's what they're going to have to do to try to stop them from getting the ball to Allison.
Now this time off the screen, down low, it's Van Gorp whipping it out to Anderson. Three on the way for Bonnet, rims in and out, no good. Bonnet tried to track down a rebound and does. She'll get it. It will stay PC basketball. Here's Allison Van Gorp. She can't cash in on the putback try. And the rebound will go to Pekin. 3-0, Panthers lead here in the first quarter. Left side to Pope. Pope works it outside to Whitrock. Whitrock launching a three on the way. It does a couple of hops off the rim into Allison Van Gorp. PC over the timeline. Ball out to Terpstra. Jocelyn back out to Avery. Now left side to Anderson, looking for Allison Van Gorp, and she can't finish again. And the rebound goes to Kerrigan Pope.
Really rushing that shot. That's two of them in a row now. She put up very quickly, didn't take her time to set her feet.
And then the left-handed shot is in for Pope, and it's a 5-0 run open for Pekin. 6:25 remaining first quarter. Eagles ball down by 5. We're seeing a little bit more of what we saw against Oskaloosa win as opposed to Pella on Thursday.
Yeah, got to move the ball quicker. And when they get the ball, Allison, she just got one-on-one. She got to take care of it.
Anderson knocks down a three. In the corner, wide open, Anderson.
That's a good answer there to get a good shot off and get some scoring, and nice steal.
And then a steal for Avery Ball set up by Anderson. Ball backs in the lane, right-handed runner, doesn't go. She tried to spin move it, and the rebound goes to Eubanks.
Yeah, a little bit out of control there. She had a 3-on-1. She needed to use her wing players there.
5-3, Pekin leads, 5:45 remaining here in the first. And the shot is blocked by Allison Van Gorp, and she'll get the rebound right away. Eagles with numbers, down in transition. Jocelyn tried the layup, too strong. Rebound to Anderson, too strong. And here comes Pekin out of bounds off of Anna Bonnet.
Anna was able to outrun her and tip it away, and thought maybe it went off the Pekin player's foot, but the official said no.
So the Eagles seeing early on some opportunities that they're not able to cash in on. It's Pekin underneath their own hoop. 5:28 remaining here in the first. Panthers 5, Eagles 3. Long three attempt doesn't go, and it will go out of bounds. Falling out of bounds was Erica Coleman to get it, and it's PC basketball.
Yeah, they made that first shot from three, but the game that I watched, they didn't really shoot the ball that impressively from the outside, so I don't think you're going to be too worried about them making a lot of them.
Yeah, they come in as a 28% three-point shooting team. Not that PC fares much better from downtown. 5:13 remaining. Ball jumps inside the circle out to Anderson. Here's Bonnet, now working it right side to Baugh. Skip pass to Carly Anderson. In the corner, Jocelyn, back to Carly. Leading it in for Allison Van Gorp, and that time can't finish either. Too strong on the look, and it was wide open for Allison Van Gorp.
Yeah, she is just not staying concentrated there. She was wide open with the player on her back.
And now loose ball on the floor for a moment, and that'll be a tie-up, and a possession arrow will keep it with Pekin, but Whitlock got tied up with Anderson. We have another Strawver Cellular Instant Radio update after this possession. Center of the lane. Turnaround J doesn't go. And the rebound is bouncing around, and Terpstra will scoop it up. She will lay it off the glass and miss it short, just rushing the shot, and a rebound to Pekin.
Well, she had a left-handed layup, and what she did is she put it up with two hands.
It's a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. Do have a final in boys action. Keota 68. Twin Cedars 34, so Twin Cedars will finish their season at 7-10. A Strawver Cellular Instant Radio update. Also, after 1, it is Pella 24, Mount Pleasant 16 in boys action on the road. Here's some Strawver Cellular Instant Radio updates on 92.1 KBLS. Our score is 5-3. The Eagles win, have missed several opportunities here in the quarter to take control of this game. 3 runouts after either long rebounds or turnovers, and no points to show for.
Well, there's been 3 in-close point-blank shots on the left side that they've missed, and 1 on the right side, and a 2-on-1 that they just took a terrible shot off of.
Emery Agri in for Avery Baugh, the first sub for the Eagles. Bonnet got her fingers on it and forces a steal. And here comes Agri, swarmed by the masses of the Pekin defense, and now half-court possession here for the Eagles. So the third Pekin turnover. Can PC capitalize this time? Anderson left side, now down low to Van Gorp. Allison Van Gorp left side will draw contact, and she's at the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, there she was able to put the ball up right into the defender's chest and got the foul.
The first shot coming for Van Gorp is in. Allison's really shot the ball well as of late from the line.
Yeah, she's had really good form all season. She really worked on that in the offseason, and it didn't pay off too much early, but it's starting to now.
And the second is in. So Allison's on the board after scoring 1,000 points on Thursday. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Steal Carly Anderson. Now Terpstra has it left elbow. Eagles will settle in. Tie game at 5. Van Gorp out to Anderson for the lead. And 3! Yes! Carly Anderson rattles it in. She has a couple of trays, and the Eagles on top for the first time.
Well, and what made that work was they got the ball into Allison. She just couldn't do anything with it.
And the Eagles defense is really ramping up the pressure now on the Pekin guards.
Emery is probably the fastest player they've got, and she comes in off the bench there, and she was able to really come in from behind and steal that one away. Didn't quite get the handle.
So it's Pekin basketball. It's out of bounds off of
they shot
the
it
Panthers.
Mid. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Now the question is, what do you do when you got a lead? Got to keep forcing that ball into Allison.
Our score here is 8-5 PC on top of Pekin.
Oh, yes, nice.
And then mid-range jumper doesn't go with the offensive rebound. Cleanup crew can finish it. Van Gorp has had how many point-blank shots, but a turnover forced afterwards after the Pekin rebound.
Allison is just not able to get, I think she's a little bit intimidated, thinks the girl's going to block her, and she just has to take her time and put it up.
So get it on the elbow on the inbounds play. Eagles lead 8-5, 3:18 remaining here in the first. Down low Van Gorp. Back out to Bonnet. And now Egri looking for a 3. That's off the mark, but Jocelyn Terpstra can't come up with the rebound. in and out of her hands, and Kaylee Pfeiffer comes up with it for Pekin. 8-5 Eagles. Panthers ball. Dribbling down is Whitrock. She'll take the entire defense with her, and then that meant Pope was open on the backside, 8-7.
And that's what they do really well. They are opportunistic on the weak side every time.
Do have some Hy-Vee Fuel Saver to give away to Betsy Detman, by the way, with those 3-pointers by Carly Anderson. We're giving away Fuel Saver savings as Allison Van Gorp leans it in for 2. And the answer, finally, Van Gorp on the board from the field.
Yeah, well, she set herself up out away from the basket a little bit and gave herself some room and plenty of time, and that's what she has to do.
Make sure you stop by the Pella Hy-Vee and register for your chance to win. Van Gorp gets her second block out of bounds as Whitrock met the 6'2" all-conference center.
Yeah, and they had 2-on-1 on Allison, and they decided to try to shoot over her anyway.
10-7, Eagles lead. Inbounds is into Pope. It's tipped away for a second by Bonnet. Recovering is Erica Coleman. Coleman dribbles around now to Pope at the free throw line. She dribbles up the left side, and good body defense there by Van Gorp, and the rebound goes to Carly Anderson. Shot misses. Eagles ball up 10-7. Their largest lead is 3. They've matched that mark. And now Agri left wing over to Bonnet. Bonnet shoots it out in the corner. Anderson looking for more. She's been the hot hand, this time off the rim, no. And the board is cleared by Pfeiffer of Pekin. 1:52 remaining here in the first. Pella Christian girls up 10-7 on Pekin in regional basketball action. Winner likely heads to West Branch and number 3 in the state on Friday. Pope again tangled up with Van Gorp, who looks like she may have been knocked in the face there, but she is called with the foul.
Had pretty good position, but apparently just enough of the arm that they call the foul.
One foul on each side. Pekin coming in from the free throw line.
They make them.
Is that 58%? Do they?
Well, they did in the game I watched, but apparently not in this
sorry,
one.
They're at 48%.
Yeah, that isn't good. But the game I watched, they were making all of them. Maybe that's why they won that game.
Yeah, Pope is at 55% on the season. She'll miss the first. Here comes the second. That will come home.
I thought it was short, but it just got over the front lip.
10-8, Eagles up by 2. 93 seconds until the end of the first quarter. Avery ball back in. Claire Vandermolen also in the substitution line between the circles, right side ball. Pope front guarding Van Gorp on the post. And she'll get it. Kick it back out to Terpstra. Terpstra looking for a 3. It looked good, just a little long, and the rebound controlled by Pfeiffer, who has 4 for Pekin. And now a pass up ahead, breaking the press, and then a foul called on Ball. She was in good position. Looked like she got a lot of ball.
I thought a lot of ball.
The official says foul, and 2 shots coming for Erica Coleman. On our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, Twin Cedars falls to Keota boys action in 68-34 in the Class 1A district playoffs. And let's get an update from Mount Pleasant, where with 3:12 remaining in the second, it's Pella 33, Mount Pleasant 25. Boys action in Mount Pleasant. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, where they're serving you and connecting the community through the locations in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher, Dallas. With 1:08 remaining, first shot missed, the second is in for Coleman. Jenna Van Monen will check in, and it's 10-9. And so Van Gorp is and Bonnet, the only 2 Eagles that have been the duration so far. And now looking for Van Gorp. Kicks it back out to Ball, right side Vandermolen. And here's Ball. Fakes a pass to her left, instead finds Vandermolen to her right. And now Jenna Van Monen left wing. Eagles lead 10-9. Pekin trying to extend their defense, and they'll tip it and steal it.
They almost got a couple of them, and that time Anna passed it just too close to her.
And then down low, Pope will give them the lead.
Did the little Euro step, and the defense didn't go with her.
Pekin leading 11-10 with 31 seconds remaining. Left side Vandermolen to Van Monen. And now here's Bonnet in the corner. And obviously Pekin trying to do all they can to prevent Van Gorp. Still get it into her, long shot, and she'll draw contact, and she's back at the line for 2 more.
And they missed Claire streaking down the lane there, too. Nice job of attacking in that spot, but somebody's got to see her there and get her the ball.
And that's on Gracie Batesel team second. Van Gorp back at the line for 2 more. And she'll miss the first. With 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Van Gorp will tie it. She has 5 points. 11 all. And now Pekin, pass was tipped out of bounds far side. And now they'll get a sideline play with 10 seconds remaining here.
Arrow favors Pella Christian, so you just need a stop here.
Out to Erica Coleman. Coleman right side for Eubanks. Eubanks skip pass, and that was knocked away by a steal for Anna Bonnet. And a Pekin turnover, their 5th of the game, will take us to the end of a tied first quarter. 11 all. Pella Christian and Pekin girls regional basketball action inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Precision Pulley and Idler is accepting applications for our Pella, Iowa location. We have a minimum starting wage of $18.50 per hour for our production positions, with industry-leading benefits and the potential for pay increases after 60 days, 6 months, and 1 year. Come see what Precision Pulley and Idler and employee ownership is all about. To apply or to see our list of career opportunities, go to precisioninc-global.com/careers or stop in at our hiring event from 4 to 7 p.m. on Thursday, February 25th or 8 a.m. to noon on Friday, February 26th.
Hi, this is Diane Rosa, mortgage lender at Marion County Bank. If you are considering buying, building, or remodeling your home, let us help you find the right mortgage loan or home equity loan to fit your needs. We can also help you get pre-approved to make shopping for your dream home that much easier. Visit me or one of our other home loan experts at the largest mortgage lender in Marion County, Marion County Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, Andrew Schneider and Wynn Veenstra at Pella Christian High School. A tied 11-11 game. Eagles with the ball as we start the second quarter. And it's Avery Ball at the center of the three-point line. Works it left side to Carly Anderson, who has 6 early points. They've been big shots. Jenna Van Manen also on the floor, gets it right side. Anna Bonnet near the top of the circle. Ball launches a 3. It's short, and the long rebound will ricochet and eventually land in the arms of Sophie Wittrock of Pleasantville. 11 all, a whistle, and it's out of bounds. It will stay Pekin ball. So 7:30 remaining in front of the Eagles bench now. Pekin in their road black uniforms, Eagles in their home white jerseys. Pope center of the lane, works it on Van Gorp, counted and one. Van Gorp gets the foul, and Pope will spin by her for a chance at 3.
She made a nice move there, going to her left, brought Allison into the lane, and then turned back to her right. And you've got to let her keep going left and see if she can shoot with that hand.
Another Strauver Cellular Instant Radio update. Earlham 8, Pleasantville 6. Girls action after 1 in Class 2A. And the three-point play is not completed, but she'll track down her own rebound.
But Bonnet steals it.
Bonnet will get the tip in the 6th Pekin turnover. And here come the Eagles out of bounds. And that is a turnover PC.
Yeah, they missed that one. That was tipped by the Pekin girl when she made the pass, but the officials called it wrong.
13-11. Pekin back on top by 2 with 7:16 remaining here in the second quarter. And now you have to think, Wynn, that Pekin's going to be aggressive in that paint with Pope, with Van Gorp carrying 2 fouls.
Yeah, they're gonna keep firing it in there to her. They got to do a nice job on the outside of not letting her get the ball.
7 minutes remaining here in the second. Van Manen face guarding Eubanks. And a bullet pass out of bounds in the 7th Panthers turnover. Do have another Strauver Cellular Instant Radio update. 42-25. Pella leads in the second quarter. That's boys action at Mount Pleasant. Our score here is 13-11. Pekin on top of PC. We've had 6 ties or lead changes thus far in this broadcast. Right side, Jocelyn Terpstra out to Bonnet. Bonnet bullets it underneath and throws it into double coverage, looking for a cutting Terpstra, and the steal will go to Pekin. 4th Eagles turnover.
I like the movement by Terpstra, but there's just no way to make that pass through that much traffic.
Nearly turned over by Pekin, but it will stay Panthers ball on their half of the floor after a tip pass. And now right side, here's Pope again. And she draws a double team. Pope averaging 15 points per game with her left hand, shoots it out to Coleman. Coleman top of the circle for Wittrock. And now left wing three is on the way, off the mark, and a rebound to Emery Agri, who just got back into this game. She'll draw a double team. Now Carly Anderson back on the floor. It's a 3-on-2. The runner is in for Anna Bonnet. And that time the Eagles took advantage of their numbers and found the open shooter.
Yeah, nice pull up there by Anna to knock that down from about 8 feet.
5:44 remaining here in the second. Stays Pekin ball after it's knocked out of bounds by PC. Tied at 13. So that's at the half now, 42-25. Pella running away from Mount Pleasant. Dutch will likely match their regular season win total the last time they won the Little Hawkeye Conference. Pope, elbow jumper is in. Good range there for Kerrigan Pope. And Pekin back on top right from the elbow.
Well, she's not strictly a post player, so Allison is going to have to go out and get her when she's out there at that free throw line.
5:21 remaining here in the second. Pella Christian trails Pekin 15-13. Pass tipped. Van Gorp will save it. Now right side Agri. Emery looking for a three, and it will get the hometown bounce off the rim, off the backboard, and back in again.
Yeah,
16-15.
Hit that rim 3 times. There's a nice steal. Yep, well, maybe.
Well, at the worst, it'll be a jump ball.
Had the chance. The ball was loose, and it was in Carly's hand. She's got to get that solidly and get it out.
So the arrow stays with Pekin with 4:59 remaining here in the second quarter. Pella Christian back on top, 16-15, as we go back and forth in this 2A Region 3 quarterfinal.
Yep.
And so the Pekin player drops to a knee after it was nearly stolen by Anna Bonnet, and it's a forced turnover for Pekin.
I wasn't sure he was going to call it at first, but he was right on it.
We're live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. 7 ties or lead changes, now 9 ties or lead changes in this back and forth 2A game. Right side, Carly Anderson. Here's Agri. Down low for Allison Van Gorp. Tried to work her way through the defense, and she'll travel.
Never moved her feet, but the body was leaning in, and they called her for a travel.
So it's Pekin ball after the 5th Eagles turnover. Here's Pope pulling up. She'll draw a double team in front of the Eagles bench, and she will get it out now left side Coleman. Coleman launches from way downtown, and that was airmail, but an offensive rebound for Eubanks, and it's stolen away by Emery Agri. 10 Pekin turnovers in this one. 16-15, Eagles on top by 1. Down low, Allison Van Gorp. This time the feed is in for 2. Allison Van Gorp up to 7 points. And the Eagles extend their lead to 18-15. And now we kind of continue the teeter-totter of action. It's tipped away, and it is stolen by Jocelyn Terpstra. Her second steal. 11 Pekin turnovers in the game so far.
She's got to go hard. They had a 3-on-2, and they didn't go hard to get the layup.
Eagles will reset their offense instead with 3:38 till the halftime horn. Up 18-50 on Pekin. Down low, Van Gorp. Spins through the lane, contact. And it's out of bounds.
No, how is that not a block? It should have been a foul.
That's what Coach Ingbers is asking.
And she doesn't totally miss the backboard on a layup like that.
So that's, I guess, a team rebound Pekin, we'll call that. 3:28 remaining. Pekin looking to reclose the gap here on PC. And the pressure continues to be mounted here by the Eagles guards, up 18-15. Right side, just inside the line, shot no good. Here's Carly Anderson. Eagles lead 18-15. Get the ball right back, kick it out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn bounce pass to Agri. Agri into a wide open Allison Van Gorp, who misses it point blank again. Just been off here tonight, but it's a steal for Anderson, and she should be fouled.
Yeah, she's going to get a foul finally. They're not calling a lot of fouls, and so the players are adjusting to that, and they're really reaching. That time they got caught.
And that's on the floor. So we'll say PC ball. Eagles looking to extend their lead, and a shot blocked in the lane, a runner, and then a whistle and a foul. As Jocelyn Terpstra will get tasked with that one.
Well, when she put up that shot, you've got to put it up aggressively like you're planning to make it. It was really not well decided on how hard she wanted to shoot.
Another steal here for PC, and they've got numbers. 2-on-1. Bounce pass. No, instead a lamp is in for Jocelyn Terpstra that had no business going in, but they will get the steal and the score. It's 20-15. Answer on the other side for Gracie Batzel. 20-17. Eagles cannot seem to shake Pekin here. They've had a couple of chances leading by 3, and then Agri will have it knocked away. Left side to Jocelyn. 2:18 remaining, 20-17. Anderson, center of the lane for Allison Van Gorp. Off the window and in. 22-17. And this is a chance here for the Eagles, maybe win to pull away.
If she takes her time, they cannot stop her. They just got to make sure they get her the ball in a good space, and she can take her time.
Here's Wittrock, and her shot blocked again by Allison Van Gorp. The third block, and Agri the rebound.
And then they tie it up.
And then a jump ball on the other side will stay with PC.
Got to keep the ball moving, and Anna just picked up her dribble, and they were right there to tie her up.
With 1:49 remaining here in the second, 22-17 PC. Avery ball back on the floor for the Eagles. Joined by Bonnet, Van Gorp, Terpstra, and Anderson. And we got a conversation here with the near side official in the scores table.
Wanted to make sure the jump was the right way.
So the Eagles have the ball. Avery will bring it down the floor over the half-court line. 1:45 till halftime. Eagles up by 5. Anderson skip pass to Jocelyn. Terpstra works it right side to Anna Bonnet. Bonnet, top of the circle, hands it off to Anderson. Now left wing for Jocelyn Terpstra. Terpstra trying to shake her defender, works it right side to Avery Baugh. Bonnet fakes it inside to Van Gorp, instead stays on the perimeter here. Here's Anderson, left corner. Terpstra looking for 3. It rattles in and out, no good, and the rebound goes to Kerrigan Pope. 22-17 with 1:15 remaining. Eagles trying to pull away here from Pekin. They've had a couple of chances, but Panthers hanging in tough. And then there's a shot block and a foul called on Avery Baugh.
Again, her hand all over the ball, but apparently they said with the body that she was able to push her. That's what he's calling, pushing from behind.
That's her second. With 1:05 until half. Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Pella boys up on top of Mount Pleasant as they end the regular season 42-25. And then Earlham 8, Pleasantville 6 as the shot will rattle in and out and back in again for number 23, Erica Coleman, who's now 2 of 3 from the line.
Yeah, rim, backboard, and rim, and then through.
Got a nice pun coming in from Frank. It was all Baugh. There's a jump ball on the rebound. It will stay with Pekin. After the second misses. Oh, how punny can we be? 1:03 remaining. Eagles up by 4 now. It is Pekin ball, though, after they are able to get what's essentially an offensive rebound after the missed free throw. Step inside the line, jump ball, or jump shot doesn't go, and the rebound is controlled by Carly Anderson. Avery ball down the floor, behind the back dribble, crosses over, right side to Anderson. Anderson looking for more, and 3! Yes, Carly Anderson's knocked down 3 from downtown, and there's your Raise the Roof moment of the game presented by Randall Roofing as Pella Christian extends their lead to 7 just before the half. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing as PC's defense trying to force the turnover.
Well,
and they do.
Oh, okay. I thought they called Anna for touching the ball because he pointed like Pekin was going to keep the ball, but they said that the Pekin player stepped on the line.
Well, thank you to Randall Roofing for joining us for our postseason coverage in that Raise the Roof moment. Carly Anderson has 9 points as she stepped up in a big way. We were looking for that secondary scorer behind Van Gorp, and in fact, she's matching Allison's output so far.
Need a ball inside Allison here, though, to finish the quarter.
Arrow favors the Eagles as they lead by 11. Jocelyn works it out to Baugh. Left side, Bonnet for 3 just before the horn doesn't go. And the rebound will stay in play, but it doesn't matter as it takes us to the end of the first half. Pella Christian, 25, Pekin 18. We are live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Pella Cooperative Electric is a not-for-profit co-op. which means excess operating margins are returned to the members we serve.
If you are a Pella Cooperative Electric member in 2012 and 2019, make sure you look for a capital credit on the electric bill you receive in February.
That's what sets us apart as a member-owned co-op. We give back to our members.
Looking out for you, we are Pella Cooperative Electric.
Shine as one.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our number one concern.
Still the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Reward yourself. With C-First Rewards checking products, you can choose a checking account that rewards you just the way you need it to. Maybe you want a high interest rate, or maybe you're better off with cash back. Either way, it's your choice. Both are free and require no minimum balance. So, whether you're a saver or a spender, we've got you covered. Get details and open an account online in minutes at cfirstcu.com/rewards. Subject to program qualifications, federally insured by the NCUA.
The staff at Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel is excited to announce the 2 new members of our team.
Hi, I'm Chandler Brunsting.
And I'm Tanner Van Manen. Chandler and I will be providing individual and business income tax preparation services as well as small business accounting services to our clients.
With the new health guidelines, in-office meetings aren't possible, but please know that you will still receive the same individualized attention and dedicated service through phone calls, virtual meetings, and email correspondence.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. Winter's finally here, and along with it comes the inevitable. That's right, you've heard this before. Along with basketball and wrestling, we get bumper cars, car hockey, and even a little unwanted ditch riding. Accidents happen. At Langstrad Auto Body, we pride ourselves in getting your car in and out quickly and doing a quality repair. Our 100% satisfaction guarantee goes out the door with every vehicle. If your car is in need of some attention, come out and see us at Langstrad Auto Body. You'll be glad you did. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Because we're the best.
That's the sound of a new can of Benjamin Moore paint. That's the sound of a perfect front porch restoration with a few coats of the right stuff. That's the sound of your clients being so pleased with their contractor they send you a bottle of wine. That was the wine. Any job you have, covered. That's what you get with Benjamin Moore.
Stop in and see us at Lampert Lumber. Your project is our business.
I'm Jay Van Workum, Agronomy Sales Manager at Two Rivers Cooperative. As a crop producer, you're faced with endless choices about fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products, soil sampling, crop scouting, and more. Count on our knowledgeable agronomy specialists to help you maximize a return on investment for your operation. Stop in and visit with me or any of our agronomy specialists at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, Otley, Monroe, and Tracy.
The home and field advantage. Two Rivers Co-op.
This is the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show at Central Tire and Auto. For tires, front end work, there no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella at Central Tire and Auto. 25-18 in favor of PC, and let's go inside the numbers written by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Carly Anderson, 9 points after 3 makes from downtown. In fact, she was 3 of 5 from that range. Allison Van Gorp with 9 points as well. Emery Agri with a 3. Jocelyn Terpstra and Ivana each with 2. Pella Christian so far has collected 8 steals out of 14 Pekin turnovers. PC's turned the ball over 6 times. They unofficially have 11 rebounds. Pekin has been winning that margin as they are at 22 on the board. But our score at the half is 28-18. And that's inside the numbers, written by Fairway Independent Mortgage. Do you have any shooting percentages for us, Win?
Well, Pekin's doing reasonably well. They're shooting 38%. They shot 40% in that first quarter, and Pella Christian shot an abysmal 3 for 16 in the first quarter. So must have been a lot of rebounds or turnover differences there, but did a much better job in the second quarter. Went 6 for 12, ended up 9 for 28 in the half, which is only 32%. Pekin's at 38%. So I think it's just probably the rebounds and the turnover difference that's keeping Pella Christian in this game. They're getting a lot more opportunities to shoot the ball.
Inside the Number is written by Fairway Mortgage. If you're buying a new home or looking to refi, call Jeff Namiga or any member of his team at Marion County's Mortgage Professionals. Fairway Mortgage in Pella. When we come back inside our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show, Win Viestra will give you your second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. But before we step aside, we do have a couple of Strawver Cellular, or at least one Strawver Cellular instant radio update. Earlham 17, Pleasantville 15 at the half. Our score here is Pella Christian 25, Pekin 18, and more of the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show when we come back.
In 2020, area residents saved $220,350 with the Prez listing advantage compared to a 6% commission.
Over 46 home sellers saved an average of $4,790.
But just because we discount our commission doesn't mean you're getting discounted services. We utilize the best marketing tools and the most modern sales processes.
Learn more about the Prez listing advantage and let us sell your home by calling 628-1-BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
Hi, this is Ashley from Kinetic Edge in Pella. I have the privilege of working with occupational therapy clients of all ages, but a lot of my days are spent with our youngest clients, kids. Did you know that occupational therapy can benefit kids who struggle with behavior issues, picky eating, fine motor delays, and staying focused? If you think your child would be a good candidate, give Kinetic Edge a call today at 621-0230 or visit us at kineticedgept.com. We'd love to discuss your options.
Hi, this is Tim Grotenheis, owner of Culver's Restaurant here in Pella, and I'd like to say thank you to my staff and the community. You voted our fresh, never frozen burger as the best burger in Marion County. Thank you to our loyal guests for supporting us, and thank you to my staff for the hard work you put in every day to make sure we're putting out not only Marion County's best burgers, but also our famous frozen custard and all the other great menu items at Culver's. We're locally owned and involved in your community, Culver's Restaurant in Pella.
Check out some of the hottest deals of the week available right now at the Hy-Vee stores in Pella and Knoxville. Hy-Vee boneless beef New York strip steak is $3.97 for an 8-ounce cut and $5.99 for 12 ounces. A 5-pound package of Halo mandarins is just $4.97, limit 2. Hormel always tender whole boneless pork loin is just $1.49 per pound, cut and wrapped for free. And a dozen rose bouquet is just $19.99 while supplies last. Take advantage of these and other hot deals now through Tuesday, February 16th at the Pella and Knoxville Hy-Vees.
Do have a Strawver Cellular instant radio update as we're back inside our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. Parker Elder stretching another rim with a big dunk in Mount Pleasant. Looks like Pella's all over the Panthers, 56-32 with 3:25 remaining in the third quarter. Pella will get to 19-2 as they head into the postseason, playing some excellent basketball as the PC boys saw on Thursday. Our score here is 25-18 in favor of the hometown Eagles and win. Let's take a look at our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. And up until about that last 2-minute stretch there in the second quarter, the Eagles were struggling offensively. It seemed like they weren't confident inside of the paint. They got several opportunities. While they're losing the rebound margin by a pretty significant margin, they're winning the turnovers. Couldn't take advantage till late, but a 7-point lead feels a lot better with starting with the arrow. It seemed like the Eagles were finally able to work through some of those early difficulties.
Yeah, they're absolutely getting what they need. They're getting a secondary scorer in Carly Anderson to hit some shots. I got to give them some credit. There is some players trying to move without the basketball and attack the basket. I'm not sure we made great decisions trying to throw them the ball when we did, but at least they were attacking. So with that, I would say the adjustment here is keep the pedal to the metal, keep going, get that ball into Allison, make them work, make them either foul her or give her an easy shot, and see if she can get up to 15, 17 points in this game. And then if you're the other players, be ready to take your opportunities, especially on the fast breaks. We blew so many fast breaks in that first half where we weren't confident going to the basket or making a good pass to somebody that was on the other side ready to go up and get an easy layup.
Well, don't blink when on that Pella basketball team, by the way, 62-34. They just added 6 points while we were talking. But, yeah, I think confidence is a big key here for PC. They have a 7-point lead at this point when they've just got to keep doing what they're doing. Pekin might make a run or two here in the second half, but as long as PC is in that set, they'll be fine.
Well, I fully expect them to. And, again, they've made the 1 3-pointer, but their other shots from the outside really haven't looked good. They've been basically well short. So I don't think you have to worry too much about the perimeter. Get a hand in their face, force them a little bit, to rush, but you just got to make sure that they don't keep driving the basket and get them weak side baskets. They've had a couple of weak side baskets that you really got to do a better job on.
Your second half adjustments presented by the Young Door Service. They're the gurus of garage doors at the Young Door Service. Why not a brand new garage door if you're looking for an adjustment to your home? The gurus of garage doors at the Young Door Service in Pella. That'll wrap up our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, there are no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella at Central Tire and Auto. Andrew Schneider and Wynn Veenstra. PC leads 25-18 on top of Pekin as we are live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Eagles with the ball with Anna Bonnet, Avery Baugh with Jocelyn Terpstra, Carly Anderson, and Allison Van Gorp. Right side, Avery. A lot of perimeter passes when trying to set up that inside for Allison. Now skip pass to Baugh. Baugh thought about a shot, instead puts the dribble on the floor. She'll get a pass to her left. And now Jocelyn. Down low, bullet pass. Allison Van Gorp off the window and in double figures. Allison Van Gorp, 27-18.
That was great patience, and there's a nice steal by Avery.
Avery Baugh gets the early turnover, the 15th of the game for Pekin. Avery looking underneath to get that other bread and butter play. And at this point, the Eagles can be very patient. And that time it was tipped away by Pekin, and then a jump ball will give it over.
Yeah, you want to be patient, but you got to make good decision. That time, that pass was too long to get that ball into Allison. She was open, but there's too much air between there, and they were able to step and tip it away. Then Pella Christian couldn't come up with it.
Strauver Cellular Instant Radio Update. The continuous clock is now rolling in Mount Pleasant, 71-34. Pella boys running away with that one. 27-18 is our score here. Pekin their first possession of this half on their half of the floor, and it's tied right back up. Good job by Avery getting in there and forcing a Pekin turnover.
Well, she put it right in Avery's chin. All she had to do was reach up and grab it.
Eagles with a prime opportunity to continue pulling away in this one. As Allison Van Gorp, step, turnaround, can't finish. She's missed quite a few of those here where she's been right at the rim where she wants to be and just rushes the shot. At the top of the circle, it's Sophie Wittrock. Right side three, and that's a big answer. Coleman will end up knocking down the shot. And that brings it back to a two-possession game, and that's where the miss on one side, and then on the other side, the three-pointer, that's Pekin's way back in this game.
Absolutely, and again, that's just the second three they made, so I wouldn't get too worried about it.
And a Pella Hy-Vee timeout for Coach Ingbers just before the steal. It's a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, good job of saving his team right there by Coach Ingbers.
We'll win our creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal. The Eagles have to continue to find their way into Allison Van Gorp, but they, I think, also could use a little bit of secondary help just like they got in the first half.
Well, they absolutely, and especially if they get an overload. Somebody on that weak side's got to move into an open spot so they're ready to catch and shoot.
Live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Our score is 27-21 here in the third quarter of this girls regional action. Live inside also on our Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. So we will start with Pella Christian on the other side of a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. By the way, your creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal. When your team needs creative ideas, call the team at Brand Appeal for all your print, web, interactive, and video needs. Jocelyn Terpstra. Defender is behind her. She'll work it over to Anderson. Down low. Van Gorp had her shot blocked as Pope will get into it and get the rebound. And here's Pekin's window back into this one. Down low. And that shot was blocked twice by Ball with her straight-up defense. And then a whistle and a foul.
Just put it right in Avery's hands twice, basically.
And then Whitrock will end up getting the frustration foul on the other side. That's her second. Back-to-back blocks, and she didn't have to put much into it, just flicked her wrist.
She just stood straight up. She put it right into her hand.
Left side, Anderson.
Oh, no.
And then throws it into double coverage, and it's a second Eagles turnover. And then a whistle and a foul on Anderson and a frustration foul for PC.
Yeah, triple coverage. There was no way that ball was going to get into Allison.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union thanks you for your support of your local team and student athletes. Statistics show that participation in athletics leads to better performance in the classroom and enhanced leadership skills. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of young women in Iowa. And thank you to the Girls Union for their support of the video stream on Pella Christian High School's YouTube channel. Our score is 27-21, Class 2A Region 3. Pekin shot in, blocked by Van Gorp. And then Allison hits the deck again, but she gets her fourth block shot in the corner to Jocelyn. 27-21. And this time, spin move, and the finish is in for Van Gorp. She is
maybe got pushed, but it still went in.
And then a foul on the other side to Pekin. This Pella Christian, as it looked like Jocelyn will get called with that one. There was a couple that knocked down the Pekin player.
But back to an 8-point lead, so just need a defensive stop here. We're going to get Emery Agri and Anna Evelyn in the game right now to give some people a rest.
I give Allison, I think, just a little breather. She hit the floor 3 times in a row. And then Emma Phillips is on the floor for Pekin. 5 minutes left in the third. Eagles 29, Pekin 21. And then a slide down. No travel call.
Well, she didn't move her toe or knee, either one, when she threw it away.
And then nearly tipped and stolen. Now on the deck here for Pekin. They don't go too deep, do the Panthers. Here's Pope taking advantage, or at least trying to, of Van Gorp, and the offensive rebound and putback is in for Phillips.
That's where they miss Allison, is they got her to miss the first shot, but nobody there to get the rebound, and they get an offensive putback.
Down low to Evelyn, out to Terpstra. Terpstra thought about a shot, instead on her pivot foot, wraps it out to Anna Bond on a bounce pass. Back to Jocelyn, launching a three. It's in! Jocelyn Terpstra knocks it in from downtown, 32-23. Pekin on the press break, foul and count it. And the Eagles got caught napping on defense.
Got to get back quick. They just were celebrating after the three-pointer, and then they get burned on the other end.
32-25, 4:08 rate remaining here in the third. Pekin staying in this one here in the third quarter. By the way, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver for Jeannie Brockway, who's won 50 cents on her Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card. Stop by the Pella Hy-Vee and register for your chance to win in the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Radio 3-point challenge. 5 third quarter points for Emma Phillips off the bench, and we're back to a 6-point game. PC 32, Pekin 26. Eagles on their half of the floor with Agri, working it right side to Jocelyn. Top of the circle, Bonnet. Center of the lane for Evelyn, who has her shot blocked by Pope. And that's a mismatch the other way. And a rebound goes to Pekin.
Yeah, Anna's going to have to make a double move there to get her to go back the other way and play defense.
Then a travel Panthers, and that's enough. Coach Ingbers has seen enough of Evelyn out there.
Well, he's giving Allison a little break, so.
And Allison back in.
Well, they needed both offensively and defensively, because we saw in that other putback basket, you can't let them get a second chance like that.
3:40 remaining. Double team on ball. She'll scoop it out the half-court line to Bonnet, who picks up her dribble. And then it tries a bad pass into Agri, and it's a turnover PC. A steal up ahead to Eubanks, and then a travel.
She slid. I don't know if the floor is slick there or what, but her feet went right out from underneath her. She tried to put up the layup.
The officials don't seem terribly concerned by it.
Timeout.
And a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. On our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, at the half, it was Earlham 17, Pleasantville 15, Class 2A girls regional basketball. Earlier, Keota 68, Twin Cedars 34, and the Dutch are running wild on Mount Pleasant. It got to continuous clock in the third quarter, 71 to 34 after Pella outscores Mount Pleasant 29-9 in the third quarter. The Dutch are rolling heading into the Class 3A boys basketball playoffs. Our score here is 32-26. Andrew Schneider and Win Veenstra joining you live for Class 2A Region 3 basketball action inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. On the other side of a Pella Hy-Vee timeout, it will be Eagles basketball. As Anna Bonnet will inbound it to Jocelyn. And now Pekin was thinking they might have wanted the full court pressure, but instead they'll keep it in the half court as Jocelyn will bring it down the floor for PC. And Terpstra has it knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay PC ball at the half court line.
Got to understand where the defender is, keep that ball away from her. They were fortunate that all she could do is slip it out of bounds.
Well, PC's magic number may be in the low 40s. I think they've got to get to 40 to ensure they got to win here, because Pekin is going to be really aggressive here with their defense, and Bonnet will lose it on a tie-up. Arrow favoring Pekin. So PC was not prepared for that aggressive defense on the perimeter.
Well, and that's where they struggle. They got to keep their head up, see what's going on the floor, and keep that pass moving so they can't tie them up.
3:12 remaining here in the third quarter. Eagles hanging on to a 6-point lead. On the right side, it's Coleman stepping inside the line for a long two. No, but it will be another offensive rebound for Phillips, and that will keep it going here for now. Pope got it on the elbow, and we'll have to get it out to Eubanks with tough defense on her. Pope really stuck on the baseline here in a double team. Good job by the Eagles helping Van Gorp defensively, and that'll keep the possession going here. And then hitting the deck, and a pass is in. Phillips can't get it to go. Pope, put back is in. So nearly disaster for Pekin, and they're back within 4.
Yeah, they got that good weak side rebound and was able to go right back up with it.
And they're going to really put pressure on this perimeter. Anderson was going to shoot it until she dropped the pass. Agri will take it left wing for 3, and that's an air ball. And a loose ball rebound scooped up by Phillips of Pekin. Now the Panthers can bring it to within 1 possession here. And now Pope bounce pass Phillips, and a good foul by Agri. That was going to be an easy shot. Phillips will have to earn it at the line.
Yeah, again, almost had the steal a couple times out at the half court. Couldn't get it. They were beat at the baseline, and all they could do was foul them.
2:09 remaining. And we have a conversation with the officials here.
He must have given them a number of somebody that's not out there.
So the foul's on Agri. That is the right call.
Oh, they called it on 12 or 21?
They called 12.
Okay.
I think initially they must have signaled
21?
maybe 10 or 21, yeah. First is in for Phillips. And again, Pekin's not a great free throw shooting team. Phillips coming in was just 33%. Phillips averages 1 point per game coming in, and she has been the hero here, keeping Pekin in it. She is up to 6 points after she'll miss the second, but probably 6 points that Pekin did not expect to get here tonight. And it's a 1-possession game. Bonnet has it right side. Now she dribbles herself into a trap, and it's tipped, and it's stolen away. Then a jump ball called, and the arrow favors PC. The Eagles are just dribbling themselves into trouble here.
Yeah, and there's a case she either has to bounce it off the defender's leg and out of bounds or call timeout.
And the Eagles have 4 timeouts, so next time just need to call the timeout and keep the possession because they lose the arrow. And now Agri in the corner will shoot it out past half court, and it will be saved by Jocelyn Terpstra. Harassing defense coming out here for Pekin. And now Jocelyn tried to get it into Van Gorp, and it's kicked.
Again, right idea, but no chance with that many players around Ellison of getting it to her. So they kick it away. Pella Christian can set it up. But they are harassing Anna anytime she touches the ball, not letting her get rid of it.
96 seconds remaining. Entry pass into the elbow. Kick it out in the corner to Jocelyn. Back over to Anna Bonnet. Bonnet dribbles at center of the lane. Out to Agri. Agri left side to Anderson, who loses it through her fingertips. And now she'll have it tipped away. It will stay PC ball. These Eagles guards have butterfingers. Well, they keep missing the passes cleanly.
Yeah, Pekin is getting all over them, and they're taking their focus off the ball a little bit.
But the problem is they're not catching and passing the ball cleanly as well, and there is a foul called on Wittrock as Agri knocks her down, and the official says Wittrock did not have position there. That's her third. It has not been an impressive third quarter here for the Eagles.
Well, it started out great.
It did.
They built up the lead to 9, but they just couldn't hold it.
And Dahlstrom will come in. That may help a little bit as Pekin's having to go a little bit deeper than I think they hoped. Right side Agri. Skip pass to Terpstra, left wing. Jocelyn. Bounce pass to Emery. Emery, center of the lane, kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson looking for three again, and she knocks it in again. The unlikely hero, Carly Anderson, has knocked 4 shots in from downtown.
Well, she was all set up, ready for that one. Oh, Anna.
Anna rushes in on Pope, who is struggling with the ball. Now, the good news for Anna, she's not in any kind of foul trouble right now.
No, but it's to 5, and so a couple more, and they're going to shoot free throws, which, again, they're not shooting a great percentage, but you don't want them shooting any when they're behind. You want that clock running.
Jenna Van Monen will come in for Emery Agri. So if the PC guards can protect the ball here, that's the biggest key. I think that they can milk this one away, but the problem has been, there's nearly a turnover. Pekin, as it just bounced off of Pope. Eubanks had to come save it. PC almost got granted a gift there. Now it's at the half-court line for Pekin. Left side, Eubanks jumps it over to Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom throws inside, tipped away by PC. 30 seconds remaining here in the third.
Good job by Allison getting a hand in that passing lane to tip that ball away.
In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Carly Anderson's knocked down 4 3-pointers. And it's kept the Eagles in the lead, and there's Phillips again. 8 points here in the third quarter. She's averaged 1 point per game coming in. 35-31. Van Monen down low to Allison Van Gorp, who never got in good position and misses the shot short. And the rebound goes to Coleman of Pekin. With 10 seconds remaining, arrow favoring the Panthers here. And then a 3 is on the way. It will not go. And then Van Gorp will clear the rebound for PC and take us to the end of the third quarter. Pella Christian 35, Pekin 31. We head to the fourth in this Class 2A Region 3 quarterfinal inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Dude, you got a little brand appeal going on with your COVID safety.
Brand appeal?
You're relentless about being a responsible rock star and keeping everyone healthy.
I am wearing my mask, I guess.
And your hand masks.
You mean my gloves?
And I love your head mask.
My hat?
I appreciate you tapping into your inner brand appeal to keep everyone safe and healthy, dude.
Just like how relentless brand appeal was in helping us rock the new website for our band, Pandemic at the Disco.
Let's rock. For branding, print, web, interactive, and video, get Brand Appeal. Relentless for you.
Hi, this is Russ with Bruxford's Home Center. Several months back, we placed a large order of Britannia silver mattresses from Sealy. Due to the pandemic, we weren't quite sure when they'd arrive. But now they're here, and we have a lot of them. So for 1 week only, all Britannia silver mattresses are up to $200 off. We have all sizes, including king, which is especially hard to find. Stop in by Tuesday, February 16th, for up to $200 off a Britannia silver mattress at Bruxford's Home Center.
Live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Fourth quarter at Eagle Lane. Pekin trails 35-31. A tip and a steal. Anna Bonnet will come up with it for PC. The fifth Panthers turnover of the second half, and the Eagles trying to extend a 4-point lead that at one point was at 7. And then the Eagles will throw it away.
Good spot. Jenna had moved into the spot where you want her, but Anna just threw it too high and too hard, and Jenna couldn't come down with it.
Over the half-court line it goes for Pekin. So back-to-back turnovers start our fourth quarter here. Winner will likely head to West Branch on Friday. We'll try to get an update of that score. And there is the unlikely hero continuing. Emma Phillips into double figures. 35-33. You go with the hot hand sometimes. Phillips coming in had made 10 baskets all year. Van Monen top of the circle out to Baugh. Eagles with a slim 2-point lead. Jenna Van Monen open 3 misses off the mark here, and the rebound goes to Pope. On their half of the floor for the tie, it's high off the backboard, and Van Gorp gets her 5th rebound for PC.
Well, that was not a good shot on either end of the floor there for Pella Christian or for Pekin.
6:48 remaining here in the fourth. Bonnet on the elbow in the corner to Baugh. Out to Anderson. Right side, Ball on the wing for 3 and banks it in. Avery Ball with a huge 3-pointer gets it back to a 2-possession game.
Maybe she called bank, but it was offline when it left. I was sure it was going to miss.
Pope for the jumper on the line, doesn't get it, and the rebound will end up in the arms of Jenna Van Monen after it was saved from going out of bounds by Carly Anderson. Wasn't sure if it was blocked or not. And then Bonnet is grabbed on the arm, and that's the fourth foul on Wittrock. You are listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on FM 92.1 KRBLS Pella Knoxville and KRBLS HD1 Knoxville Pella. Also, thank you for joining us on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Our score is 38-33 Eagles on top of Pekin. The fourth foul for Sophie Wittrock. And it's PC ball with a chance to pull away here. Anderson for her fifth three! Yes! Carly Anderson with a potential backbreaker here in the fourth.
Well, that was a huge basket to run the lead back up to 8 points.
Carly Anderson has 15 points, the unlikely hero here tonight. A whistle and a foul on the other side of grabbing the arm.
See if they call us on the floor or they're going to shoot.
That was on Avery Ball.
Yeah, they're going to call it on the floor.
Inbounds pass to Pope. Pope works it right side, and a blocking foul called on Van Gorp, her third, and Allison can't believe it.
I don't know what else she can do. She is absolutely standing dead still. They ran right over her and knocked her down and didn't call the charge.
The Pella boys are 19-2. Estrada Vercelli, their instant radio update as they knock off Mount Pleasant 81-49. Earlham 33, Pleasantville 22. Doesn't look good here for the Trojans on the road in girls regional action after 3 on KNIA 3. Pope will miss the first. She's 1 of 4 from the line. The next is in. 14 points for Kerrigan Pope. Eagles have a 7-point lead. More importantly, a 3-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. And we might get a timeout, and we do, from Coach Ingbers after that trap far side. A full timeout, we'll take it with him. 41-34, PC leads here in the fourth.
Hi, this is Tim Grotenhuis, owner of Culver's Restaurant here in Pella, and I'd like to say thank you to my staff and the community. You voted our fresh, never frozen burger as the best burger in Marion County. Thank you to our loyal guests for supporting us, and thank you to my staff for the hard work you put in every day to make sure we're putting out not only Marion County's best burgers, but also our famous frozen custard and all of the other great menu items at Culver's. We're locally owned and involved in your community, Culver's Restaurant in Pella.
At the Pella Hy-Vee, we are now hiring for Isles Online personal shoppers. We have part-time flexible hours available in a fun work environment. And in addition to excellent pay, you'll get a 10% employee discount. I love being an Isles Online shopper because it keeps me active. I get to learn a lot about food. And when I'm doing my laps around the store, I get to see familiar faces from all around town. You'll love it too. Apply online today at Hy-Vee.com and search careers. And join us at the Pella Hy-Vee.
Live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, Andrew Schneider and Win Viestra coming to you from Class 2A Region 3 playoffs. Pella Christian 41, Pekin 34. Eagles have the ball in a 7-point lead with 5:30 remaining here in the fourth. And the Eagles, as we talked about at the beginning of the half, wanting to be smart here with their possessions if they can and try to milk some clock and get the ball into Allison.
Well, Anna has been very cautious with the ball. When she gets it, she gets rid of it quickly.
She'll bounce past it in the corner to Anderson, the unlikely leading scorer for the Eagles at 15 points. Has hit a couple of threes. Ball will just jump on the ball and get the tie up, and the arrow will keep it with PC. But I guess the good news is you take a little bit of time off the clock, but the Eagles, again, have had some struggles here with the aggressive play of the Panthers.
Early part there, they did a really nice job of keeping the ball moving and got the ball to Allison. They just didn't have it where she could do anything with it.
Here's Jocelyn Terpstra weaving her way through the defense. Tough shot, and she'll draw the foul.
Nice job of attacking the basket. Good things happen if you just drive in there, and she drove right up to the defense, kept the ball away from the defender, and got the foul.
Second foul for Pope. And with her quickness, too, and it's a hard defense when she's able to use her speed on that baseline.
Well, and if they're gonna play it tight on the outside, you got to make them pay by driving around them and getting a layup.
Jocelyn Terpstra is one of the better free throw shooters on this team. In fact, she's the best remaining after Emma Witzenberg. 28 of 45 on the year. Coming in. And she'll make both, and that's another big step towards victory number 9 on the season for PC if they can hang on. And good job by Anderson. Nearly got the steal as she tipped it and almost saved it, but her tippy toe just touched the line on the far sideline.
Keeping the defensive pressure on, that's huge.
Eagles keeping that pressure going here as Coleman will get it. Left side high pass to Eubanks. And then down the baseline and off the bottom of the backboard. Good defense here by the Eagles in the post. And then a whistle. And,
out of bounds.
And the foot was on the line as Coleman got the rebound, so it goes over to PC. Dahlstrom is in for Eubanks for Pekin. 4:42 remaining here in the fourth. Pella Christian 43, Pekin 34. And it won't be over, but if PC can get a basket here, win. We'll see if they do with Jocelyn Terpstra. Good-looking three. It's long with an offensive rebound to Anna Bonnet. Tried to find Van Gorp, but will turn it over, and the steal will go to Dahlstrom. But then PC fighting for it right back, and they'll get the jump ball at least.
Well, it brings the arrow back to Pella Christian's side, so the next one they'll get the ball.
In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. 5 3-pointers made for Carly Anderson. She's 5 of 8 from 3 here tonight. The sophomore Anderson, who will in the future likely have a lot of responsibility on her after the graduation of Bonnet and Ball in that guard position, has looked very good, not only offensively tonight, Win, but she's been a force defensively. Top of the key three, doesn't fall, and then Allison gets the tie up on the rebound. And the arrow will give it over to PC.
Well, there's the beauty of that tie up on the other end. It gave this jump ball to Pella Christian after Allison couldn't come down with that rebound cleanly.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, Eagles are maybe a bucket or two from moving on in the Class 2A regional playoffs. Agri puts it up off the window, doesn't fall. Emma Phillips gets her 4th rebound and gets it over to Kerrigan Pope. Pass up ahead to Wittrock, who just gets her dribble down. Good sequence of pass. The shot isn't finished, and now the Eagles have numbers. All by herself, Carly Anderson off the rebound will draw contact, and she's at the line for foul shots.
Nice aggressive play there with the left hand. Put the ball up with the left hand, which I love to see, and was fouled as she did it.
We'll tell you about the road ahead during our Cabinet Zappella Radio postgame show. Earlier tonight, we had our raise the roof moment of the game. It was one of those 3-pointers by Anderson that gave the Eagles a 7-point lead in the first half. Anderson online here for the first. Doesn't have a lot of arc to her shot, but she's been online tonight.
Even the threes, there's not much arc, and so there's not much room for error, but she's feeling it tonight.
And that'll put her at 17 points. We talked about someone else stepping up. Carly Anderson stepped up in a big way here tonight. And now Pope will miss another layup, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds and will stay with Pekin.
There must be something slick there because now Allison fell down trying to play defense against her.
And we'll get a Pella High V timeout, and we'll take it with them. Our score is 45-34. Pella Christian leads by 11. 3:28 remaining here in the fourth.
At Ulrich Ford & Lincoln, area residents have trusted us since 1935, and they trust us today as we continue taking care of you. A big part of that trust is because we're here after the sale with local service. As an example, when you buy from Ulrich's, our service department offers complimentary loaner vehicles while yours is being worked on. That's a big help for people who still need to get around town when their car is in the shop. So for your next vehicle purchase, find out for yourself why so many area residents trust Ulrich Ford & Lincoln in Pella, where we're taking care of you.
When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. This is Randy Jarzambek, owner of Randall Roofing, and we are the dependable and reliable leader for your home or business shingle roofing needs in Pella and the surrounding areas. Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams. When it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. Find us on Facebook or visit randallroofs.com. Thinking new roof? Think Randall Roofing.
Andrew Schneider and Win Veenstra with 3:28 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Our score is Pella Christian 45, Pekin 34. And we are finally, I think, Win teetering on the edge of the Eagles, maybe getting a dagger. A stop and a basket here should do it with the time remaining.
Well, unless they totally fall asleep defensively, they should be able to hold off Pekin from scoring, another 9 points or 10, 11 points to tie the game.
Now the key here is Pekin is in the single bonus, so they will be shooting free throws, but they will turn it over to Allison Van Gorp, and that will not help their cause. 7 Pekin turnovers here in the half, 21 in the game. And now Bonnet's fouled. That's the final one to give, and we're in free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah, they've made up their mind that they're going to have to put us at the line because that was, you could clearly see she was just going for the foul.
The second foul on Dahlstrom. Remember, 4 on Sophie Wittrock of Pekin. Inbounds is into Allison Van Gorp, who hands it back to Anna Bonnet. Way wide open for Agri. She can't get the shot to go, and Phillips gets the rebound, and now we're tied up again. The jump ball, that arrow has been flipping all over the place, and the arrow favors Pekin.
Well, Emory's had a lot of time off, and you could really tell it there. That layup shot was just not put up with confidence at all.
3:05 remaining here in the fourth. So the only advantage there for PC is they took 25 seconds or so off the clock on that extra turnover.
Yeah. Well, and if they can take 25, 30 seconds off every time, again, I don't think they can come back with.
Contested three doesn't go. Offensive rebound popped up by Pekin a couple of times here, and then Pope will get the third offensive rebound of the possession.
It's not helping their shooting percentage at all. They're just 1 for 10 here in this quarter.
That's the third on Jocelyn Terpstra.
I think it's a 1-and-1 too, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. Pope is 2 of 5 from the line, but does have 14 points to lead the Panthers. The only advantage is they have a chance to put some points up win, as you mentioned, with the clock stopped. She'll make the first. With 2:49 left here in the fourth. The second is in. Pope is just a junior for Pekin, but is their leading scorer. So you know the Panthers will come back with some players. Bonnet nearly loses the dribble. Will work it through the defense, and now the Eagles in transition have numbers. Out to Jocelyn Terpstra, wide open for three. Doesn't go. Emery Agri fighting for the rebound, and it is out of bounds, as sliding out of bounds was Sophie Wittrock.
I like the aggressiveness to keep the pedal to the metal, but you're up by 9 with 2.5 minutes to go. I'm not sure. I don't think you take that three there.
It'd be one thing if you shoot the three like the Pella boys do, right? There's a tip and a steal, and then a quick foul on Bonnet. Nice individual play by Erica Coleman to get the steal and the 9th Eagles turnover. That'd be the only time I'd say, okay, maybe you put up the threes if you're a team that does it. That's your bread and butter. In that case, probably not.
Even if you don't get a basket out of it, run 25, 30 seconds off the clock before losing the ball. Now they've given the ball back with only 2 seconds really going off the clock, and then they have foul on them on the other end to stop the clock.
Second foul on Bonnet. Coleman will make the first. And now Pekin's making some foul shots here late.
Yeah, that didn't look good, but it was able to trickle over the front and come in.
They came into the quarter at 5 of 10, and now they've made 4 in a row. The second will miss, but it's an offensive rebound. Pope misses. Phillips, offensive rebound doesn't go, and then Anderson will clear it for PC. But the rebounding game has not been strong here tonight for the Eagles. Out to Anderson, works it left side to Jocelyn Terpstra. 2:15 remaining. It's an 8-point lead for PC. And then Bonnet gets tied up on the arm.
Going to put Anna to the line now for 1-and-1.
Bonnet is just 2 of 5 from the free throw line. It's 1-and-1 as Avery comes in for Agri. 2:08 remaining. Still some time here for Pekin. Bonnet's first misses. Rebound is tracked down, though, by Allison Van Gorp. And it will keep it PC ball.
Yeah, that's best case scenario there. Keep the possession.
And then dribbling on the baseline is Jocelyn. Bounce pass in to Bonnet. Gets it tipped and then stolen away by Wittrock. And then PC gets it right back. 1:45 remaining. PC doesn't mind if they steal it back and forth this way.
No, just keep the clock running. That's the main thing at this point.
Out to Bonnet. Over to Allison Van Gorp. Van Gorp back out to Jocelyn Terpstra with 1:33 remaining, and then Jocelyn's knocked into, and I believe that is the end of the night for Sophie Wittrock. her 5th. So Sophie Wittrock, the senior, walks off the floor, and she knows it probably for the last time as a Pekin Panther. She gave it her all here tonight defensively. Jocelyn Terpstra at the line for PC. A 1-1. It's not officially over, but if Jocelyn makes this next one, it probably is.
It's getting close to that. Again, I don't think they can get to 45 points even if we don't score another basket. We just got to play solid defense and not turn it over.
And the second is in for Jocelyn, who's at 9 points.
Yeah, nice free throw shooting by Jocelyn tonight.
90 seconds left here in this Class 2A Region 3 quarterfinal game. Winner likely on their way to West Branch. In fact, we can look that one up on the old World Wide Web to see how they're doing. And it's a turnover, Pekin.
Tried to throw the ball clear across the court and threw it too high and it went out of bounds.
So Anderson gets a seat on the bench and an ovation, a 17-point performance for the sophomore. Well, after 3, and there's a foul.
Going to get Allison for going through her there.
Yep.
There's a case where Avery had nowhere to go with the basketball. You've got to understand when you pick it up what you're going to do with it. She just winged it towards Allison, and Allison went after it, but ran through the Pekin player to get it.
So after 3, we get a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. Let's run down our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Here's a Strawver Cellular Instant Radio update. West Branch 60, Danville 37.
Danville or Durant? I thought they played Durant. Maybe it is
Danville.
Danville.
Well, that could be the boys.
I'm not sure.
Well, either way.
They're winning.
They're winning. Andrew Schneider and Wynn Veenstra. Also on our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Pella all over Mount Pleasant. They'll get the continuous clock, 81-49 winners. At last check-in, it was Erlin with 8 3-pointers made, leading Pleasantville 33-22. That's on your Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. The road ahead is presented by Two Rivers Cooperative. And I think the road win is going to take us to West Branch. It looks like
one of us anyway.
Yeah, Danville was the game in that one. It was Danville on that side, and it's 60-37. Pella Christian likely the team that's heading on the road ahead, presented by Two Rivers Cooperative. Folks, keep your vehicle running smoothly on the road ahead by filling up with Cenex top-tier detergent gasoline at the Cardinal Pumps in Pella and Otley. Two Rivers Cooperative celebrating 100 years as a local farmer-owned co-op. Trevor Castle and Wynn Veenstra will have that game for you Friday, barring the comeback here at the end. And the front end of the 1-and-1 misses.
There's a 2-shot.
Or it is 2 shots now, thank you.
Maybe she'll miss another one. Got to get good position, get the rebound, don't give them an easy basket.
Well, if she makes it, at worst, it's still a full 3-possession game. And it's a 4-possession game, and that'll do it.
Good rebound by Allison to go right into the lane and jump high to get the rebound.
Also on our road ahead, we'll talk about it in our game. We got a full week of postseason basketball action. Turnover Pella Christian, their 12th of the half. It has not been a pretty half for PC, but they've been able to extend their lead 47-37. And again, a thank you to our audience who joined us online here tonight on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. We have one more game left to stream on the video here on Eagle Lane. This Thursday as Pella Christian takes on Cardinal. 3 on the way is in. That's how it starts for Coleman, as she's in double figures, but still a 7-point game, and now Anna Bonnet is all by herself, and will dribble it out.
You don't need to score, just play keep away.
And now Jocelyn Terpstra out to Carly Anderson. Anderson back out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn is doing a good job here of avoiding the foul. And a jump ball forced by Pekin. Arrow keeps it with PC.
You know, you can run that weave out top, but you've got to keep that ball moving, and when you pick it up, it's got to be to the next person instantly. You can't give them a chance to tie it up like that.
Do have a Strawver Cellular Instant Radio update. Pleasantville's girls season will end 49-33 to Earlham. And then Bonnet gets it on the layup off the inbound, and there's your exclamation point. At this point, Pekin will just be putting up some courtesy points on the board. Three is on the way, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, what a night for Emma Phillips. And then another jump ball. We'll keep it with Pekin. 8 rebounds and 10 points for Emma Phillips, all coming in the second half, and they needed her. Kaylee Pfeiffer and Erica Coleman playing their final game here for Pekin. So just an inbounds play here for Phillips. And they will get a shot up just before the buzzer. It doesn't go. Van Gorp gets the rebound. And Pella Christian's moving on in the Class 2A regional playoffs. Your final score, Eagles 49, Pekin Panthers 40. Your Cabinet is on a Pella Radio postgame show coming up right after this.
This is Austin from Pella Car Care, your local home of